Ancient Egypt. Egypt is home to some of the world's most famous ancient sites, including the Great Pyramids of Giza, the Sphinx, and the Valley of the Kings. The pharaohs who ruled Egypt were believed to be divine, and their tombs were filled with treasures and mummies. Nile River. The Nile River is the longest river in the world, and it flows through Egypt. The ancient Egyptians relied on the Nile for farming and transportation, and it remains a vital resource for the country today. Cairo. Cairo is the capital of Egypt and one of the largest cities in Africa. It is home to many important landmarks, such as the Egyptian Museum, the Citadel, and the Al-Azhar Mosque. Religion. Islam is the dominant religion in Egypt, with about 90% of the population being Muslim. Christianity and other religions are also practiced. Food. Egyptian cuisine is delicious and varied, with many dishes featuring beans, vegetables, and spices. Some popular dishes include kosheri, ful madam, and malakia. Culture. Egypt has a rich cultural heritage, with traditions in art, music, and literature that date back thousands of years. Some famous Egyptian writers include Naguib Mahfouz and Ahmed Shawki. Tourism. Egypt is a popular tourist destination, with millions of people visiting each year to explore the ancient sites, relax on the beaches, and enjoy the local cuisine. Language. Arabic is the official language of Egypt, although many Egyptians also speak English and other languages. Revolution. Egypt experienced a revolution in 2011 that overthrew longtime dictator Hosni Mubarak. The country has undergone significant changes since then, with new democratic elections and reforms. Modern Egypt. Today, Egypt is a rapidly developing country with a diverse economy, growing population, and a rich cultural heritage that continues to inspire people around the world. Geography. Egypt is located in North Africa and is bordered by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, Libya to the west, Sudan to the south, and Israel and the Gaza Strip to the east. The country covers an area of about 1 million square kilometers. Population. Egypt is the most populous country in the Arab world and has a population of over 100 million people. The majority of the population lives in the Nile Valley and Delta. Economy. Egypt's economy is one of the largest and most diversified in the Middle East and North Africa. The country is known for its petroleum exports, tourism industry, and agricultural sector. Education. Egypt has a well-established education system, with many universities and schools throughout the country. Cairo University, founded in 1908, is one of the oldest and most prestigious universities in Africa and the Arab world. Sports. Football, soccer, is the most popular sport in Egypt, and the national team has won the Africa Cup of Nations a record 7 times. Other popular sports in the country include basketball, handball, and volleyball. Festivals. Egypt celebrates many festivals throughout the year, including Ramadan, Eid al-Fitr, and Eid al-Adha. These festivals are marked by special prayers, family gatherings, and traditional food. Music. Music is an important part of Egyptian culture, with a long history of traditional and popular music. Some of the most famous Egyptian musicians include Kulthum, Amr Diab, and Mohammed Monir. Film industry. Egypt has a thriving film industry, with a long history of producing movies that are popular across the Middle East and North Africa. Cairo is sometimes called the Hollywood of the Middle East. Climate. Egypt has a hot desert climate, with very little rainfall throughout the year. Summers are extremely hot, with temperatures sometimes reaching over 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Politics. Egypt is a republic with a semi-presidential system of government. The president is the head of state and the prime minister is the head of government. There are 2 houses of parliament, the House of Representatives and the Senate. Hieroglyphics. Hieroglyphics is the ancient writing system used by the ancient Egyptians. It is made up of a series of symbols and pictures, and was used for both religious and secular purposes. Today, hieroglyphics are studied by scholars and are a popular subject for tourists visiting Egypt. Art. Egyptian art is some of the most famous and recognizable in the world. It includes paintings, sculptures, and architecture, and is characterized by its use of bright colors, stylized forms, and symbolism. Fashion. Egypt has a rich history of fashion, with traditional clothing dating back thousands of years. Today, modern Egyptian fashion designers are gaining international recognition, with many incorporating traditional elements into their designs. Language. In addition to Arabic, many Egyptians also speak Egyptian Arabic, which is a distinct dialect that is spoken throughout the country. Other languages spoken in Egypt include Coptic, English, and French. Pyramids. The Great Pyramids of Giza are one of the most famous landmarks in Egypt. They were built over 4,500 years ago as tombs for the pharaohs, and are considered to be one of the seven wonders of the ancient world. Religion. In addition to Islam and Christianity, there are also small communities of Jews and other religious groups in Egypt. The country has a long history of religious tolerance, although tensions between different groups have sometimes flared up in the past. Transportation. Egypt has a modern transportation system that includes buses, trains, and a growing network of metro lines in Cairo. The country is also known for its traditional forms of transportation, such as the felucca, a sailboat that is popular for cruises on the Nile. Natural resources. Egypt is home to a variety of natural resources, including oil, natural gas, and minerals like gold and phosphates. The country is also rich in agricultural resources, with the Nile Delta being one of the most fertile regions in the world. Wildlife. Egypt is home to a variety of unique and interesting animals, including the Nile crocodile, the Egyptian mongoose, and the desert hedgehog. The country is also a popular destination for bird watching, with over 400 species of birds found throughout the country. Festivals and events. Egypt is known for its vibrant festivals and events, such as the Cairo International Film Festival, the Nile Basin Countries Exhibition, and the Cairo International Book Fair. These events attract visitors from around the world and showcase the best of Egyptian culture and creativity. Cuisine. Egyptian cuisine is known for its use of herbs and spices, and for its flavorful and aromatic dishes. Popular Egyptian dishes include kosheri, ful madam, and baba ganoush. Famous people. Egypt has produced many famous and influential people throughout its history, including the pharaohs, scientists like Ahmed Zwail and Farouk el-Baz, writers like Naguib Mahfouz, and singers like Amr Diab and Kulthum. Museums. Egypt is home to many important museums, including the Egyptian Museum in Cairo, which houses the world's largest collection of ancient Egyptian artifacts, and the Bibliotheca Alexandrina, a modern library and cultural center that is a tribute to the ancient library of Alexandria. Architecture. Egypt has a rich architectural heritage, with a variety of styles and influences that reflect its long history and diverse cultural traditions. Some of the most famous examples of Egyptian architecture include the pyramids, the temples at Luxor, and the mosques of Cairo. Technology. Egypt has a growing technology industry, with many startups and innovative companies working in fields like artificial intelligence, renewable energy, and e-commerce. Healthcare. Egypt has made significant progress in improving its healthcare system in recent years, with investments in infrastructure, training, and research. The country has many hospitals and clinics, both public and private, that provide a wide range of services. Sports heroes. Egypt has produced many famous sports heroes, including footballers like Mohamed Salah and Ahmed Hassan, and Olympic athletes like Hassan Becker and Abir Abdelrahman. Nature. Egypt has a diverse and unique natural environment, including deserts, oases, and the Nile River. The country is also home to a variety of wildlife, including rare and endangered species like the Egyptian vulture and the Nubian ibex. Industry. Egypt has a large and diverse industrial sector, with companies working in fields like textiles, food processing, and petrochemicals. The country has a strategic location that makes it an important hub for trade and commerce in the region. Innovation. Egypt has a long history of innovation and creativity, with contributions to fields like mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and architecture. Today, the country continues to be a source of new ideas and groundbreaking research. Education. Egypt has a large and complex education system that includes both public and private schools and universities. The country has made significant investments in education in recent years, with a focus on improving access, quality, and innovation. Tourism. Egypt is one of the world's most popular tourist destinations, with millions of visitors coming to see the country's ancient sites, beaches, and cultural attractions each year. The industry is a major source of revenue for the country. Music. Egypt has a rich musical tradition that includes classical, folk, and popular styles. The country is known for its use of traditional instruments like the oud and the qanan, and for its distinctive rhythms and melodies. Cinema. Egypt has a long and influential history in the world of cinema, with a thriving film industry that has produced many classic movies and influential filmmakers. The country is also home to the Cairo International Film Festival, one of the oldest and most prestigious film festivals in the region. Literature. Egypt has a rich literary tradition, with writers and poets like Taha Hussein, Yusuf Idris, and Ahmed Fawad Nem making significant contributions to the world of literature. The country is also home to the Cairo International Book Fair, one of the largest and most important book fairs in the region. Politics. Egypt is a republic with a complex political system that has undergone significant changes in recent years. The country has a president, a parliament, and a judiciary, and is known for its history of political activism and social movements. Sports. Egypt has a strong sporting culture, with football being the most popular sport in the country. The national team has a long and successful history, and many of the country's top athletes have gone on to achieve international recognition in a variety of sports. Dance. Egypt has a rich tradition of dance, including classical forms like ballet and modern styles like contemporary and hip-hop. The country is also known for its folk dances, such as the Saiti, the Nubian, and the Baladi. Environment. Egypt faces a number of environmental challenges, including water scarcity, air pollution, and desertification. The government has made efforts to address these issues through conservation and sustainability initiatives. Social issues. Egypt faces a range of social issues, including poverty, inequality, and discrimination. The country is working to address these issues through social programs, education, and legal reforms.